Hard work, persistence, and a vision is all you need to get the success that you want in life. That and time, which also means you need patience. Because you can train as hard as the world's strongest man. You can do the exact same routine that he does. You can do the exact same everything. You can eat the same, train the same frequency and length of time, and put all your effort and exertion into it, but you aren't going to wake up tomorrow being the world's strongest man. Or you aren't going to wake up tomorrow, if you're currently big, you're not going to wake up tomorrow with a six-pack. It takes time, and it takes delayed gratification. When people are looking for instant gratification, I've spoke about this on previous videos, when you're looking for that short spike of dopamine, whether it's grabbing a chocolate bar, whether it's scrolling through social media and wasting time, whether it's cigarette, whatever your vice is, drinking, whatever your vice is, that is instant gratification, and it always ends, or 9 times out of 10, it ends in short-term happiness. Usually results in long-term sadness. If you keep drinking all the time and trying to drown your sorrows, eventually it's going to bite you in the ass. If you keep reaching for a chocolate bar every time that you feel, you want a spike of dopamine, it's going to bite you in the ass. You're going to be massive. Like I was a massive obese guy, because what used to make me happy in the moment was eating Ben & Jerry's, was eating chocolate bars, crisps, biscuits, whatever the hell I wanted. And one day I looked in the mirror and I saw, and I was like, what on earth am I doing? What on earth have I done to myself? And I know that I'm not alone in that. I know lots of people live that exact same way, but a lot of them don't change it. I'm happy and thankful that I did change it. But the point of this is, getting to where you want to go is going to take patience, and instant gratification isn't the answer, but delayed gratification is the answer. If you want something, you will get there eventually, and you can't be deterred and give up and lose faith halfway through. You can't train exceptionally hard today, like I've said about the world's strongest man. You can't take up his routine and expect that tomorrow you're going to wake up extremely strong. It's little incremental progress day by day, and that leads to long-term happiness. Having focus for an extended period of time and moving towards a goal, moving towards a dream, moving towards that vision. Once you start becoming the better version of yourself, once you start living a different way and seeing what you are truly capable of, that is where you are going to bring the most happiness, more than any instant gratification like drinking, smoking, whatever the hell could ever bring you. It's an indescribable feeling. You can kid yourself that you're happy in the moment when you're just floating around and not striving towards anything. But when I was obese and when I was in debt, 90% of the time, you know that you could be doing more. You just can't be bothered to actually take the first step and do it. And then when you do take the first step and do it, it's important that you remember that it's a lengthy process, but it's worth it. And the fact that it's lengthy and difficult and hard is what makes it worthwhile. And the less likely that other people aren't going to do it. If other people don't do it and you have what they don't, that's what gives it value. It's like a competition. Life is like a competition. And the harder you work for the longer period of time, and the better you get at delayed gratification, instead of always looking for that instant fix, the further you are going to get ahead, and the more happy it's going to make you in the long run, the more satisfied and content, and just being the best version of yourself, striving towards that every single day. I can't quite explain the feeling that it gives you once you embark on that journey, but I know that it can take an extreme amount of convincing for me to get some people to embark on that journey, because I was exactly the same way. And I stumbled across videos like these when I was first setting out, and I'm so thankful that I did, because without them, I don't know if I ever would have begun, or I don't know when I would have begun. It might have been too late. It might have been too late for me. And I was obese up until only 2 years ago. And every single day, it's just a decision. You can just make one decision and everything changes. I lived the way that I lived that gave me the results that I had, obese and in debt. One day, literally, just one day. Not even, forget day. 1 second. You just flip your brain onto a different brainwave, and you can do it in 1 second. I was probably like 19, I was 20 at the time, and I just made a decision at 20, that's enough. I am sick of this. I am sick of being in debt. I'm sick of being overweight. Something has got to change. And then you adopt the right mindset, and you take everything that I've just said about delayed gratification, etc., etc. You apply it, and with that one decision, you've changed your life. Right now, what you see in front of you right now is a fraction of the man that I am to become, because as I've said, it takes time. The lifestyle that I'm living now won't even show for many years to come. I'm constantly shaping myself every day as a human being and sculpting my character. I am sculpting my character into a different man. And even only, I think this is video 73, even if you go back to my first video, you can see a difference, and you can hear a difference. One of my many goals and one of my many visions is to really improve the way that I speak. Sometimes I stumble over my words, sometimes I don't know what to say, sometimes my flow isn't quite smooth. I want to become a better communicator. I want to become better at speaking. I want to become better at getting a message across. And if you go back to my first video, I'm a hell of a lot better than I was. I'm a hell of a lot better now than when I started on day 1. And I'll be a hell of a lot better on day 365 after a year than I am now. What I'm saying now, I'll probably find laughable a year from now. But it's all about that incremental progress every single day. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your vision. Take delayed gratification as the antidote to the problem. And I'll see you all on the other side. I'll catch you in the next video, my friends.